guys, welcome to Breaking Feud. This podcast, this is the
Yo, this
second
happening.
podcast within this month. Normally, we'll be doing like one podcast episode each month, but today it's kind of special because we're in a terrible situation. Like in the sense that we're in Texas, so it's all icy at the moment. I'm recording this on February 19th, 2021, and the temperatures are so cold. It's like freezing
It's
ice
it's
outside.
30 right now.
Dude, yeah. What's it called? I think it was on earlier this week was like Monday or Tuesday, where like the lowest was like 7 or 6 degrees outside.
That
Like,
sounds about right.
dude, it's like crazy because it's Texas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, dude, that's just crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I
This
don't
this
know.
this was like what do you want to? This was historical. I'm trying to think of like a cool name, but this wasn't like this is history for us. Like Texas has never gotten this cold. We've never seen this much amount of snow, and it was really dangerous because you had ice then snow, and then a few days ago it rained again. So now the snow
Yeah.
became ice, and then like what we did was we put hot water on our porch so the ice, the
Oh
bottom
yeah,
like ice can go away.
that's a good idea.
It's good, but then black ice came out, and black ice is the most dangerous thing in the world apparently. And like I almost slipped like 3 times today on it, but
Dude. Yeah, no, what's weird was I preferred that earlier the first 2 days of this week because it was snow, not like ice, right? Because now today, I don't know if you've been outside or even yesterday, literally everything's ice. So like what happened was I was thinking of going to 7-Eleven with someone, and so we tried to go outside, right? Everything was ice. All the snow and everything became ice. So it was so hard to walk on sidewalks, the garage area. And the thing is, so my house is built on a hill, right? So it's built like there's a street, right? And our house is right over here. So our driveway is like this, right? And there's ice. Literally, you could easily slip. So I went on the I don't know for you, I don't know for everyone else, but like whenever I was walking on the grass area, like it was much safer because at least when you crush the ice, your foot was kind of deep touching the grass, so you get a little bit better of a grip. But I was like, yo, I'm going back home, I'm not going to 7-Eleven.
yeah, that's how my house is the same thing. Slope like it was sucks because it's so perfect because it's such a like a deep slope that I wish I can go sledding down the hill, down the
But if we
neighborhood.
go, it'll be hard to go back up.
It doesn't matter but like I would totally do it, but the problem is that our neighbors have like 4 different 50s and SUVs and like all
Oh,
these like cars, and they're driving like there's no ice on the ground, and it baffles my mind. Like
no.
it's super dangerous.
What's crazy was on Monday, I went out with some friends to 7-Eleven, right? This was like right when everything was just snow, 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 to the point when you put your foot on the ground, right? Like the thing went up to like touching your like legs and shit, right? People are driving super slow that day. So and on top of that, like everything was covered with snow, so you can only walk on the tracks that the vehicle had made, right? And they
Yeah.
were driving in like human walking speed. But then when it's icy and it's like super dangerous to actually drive in a normal speed, everyone is just driving in a normal rate, not a human walking way. I'm like, how does that logic make sense?
In my neighborhood, was even though me and you were like 5-10 minutes apart driving, but we're still relatively two different neighborhoods. When it was snowing or when it was dangerous, like the whole time everybody was speeding, normal speed limits and everything. Like it was got so bad because do you know the schools by my house?
Nah, what's cool?
The elementary and the middle school.
I think.
Yeah, so behind the elementary, there's a pond, and the pond is kind of like it's elevated. So what people were doing is they were sliding down like the land around the pond, and so
Yeah.
they would slide down to the middle of the intersection,
Dude.
and like people are driving trucks. Like trucks, it's like a half and half situation. Like oh, you can see I saved because it's a big heavy car, so it has to go slow. But at the same time, if that truck loses control,
Oh, then it's dangerous if it loses control, bruh. Dude,
I'm like a truck on a normal day can destroy a house. I like a
dude.
truck can run over a house. It like
And
I believe I genuinely believe that.
and
Imagine
we
when
had
it's
discussed
sliding.
this earlier. The accident in Fort Worth, Dallas in Texas. Like
Yeah.
there's like clips and what it just happened like last week, even though there was not much ice as opposed to now. Like there was
Oh
like
no, now it's actually kind of better though. Now it's kind of
it's
better. But
better, but like
if you're talking about a
yo,
few
you know
days
what I'm
ago,
saying?
yeah.
Like you should probably take precautions. Like if you guys are listening to this or watching this, and you guys are driving like pickup trucks, semi trucks, just any kind of trucks,
Just don't drive at all.
just don't drive at all. Like just stay home, like literally. And if I were you guys, just go outside, kind of like clean up your streets, try your best to remove all the ice from your driveway and your streets as best as possible. Just because like you don't know what will happen. Like might be icy again, you might rain ice and it might like just affect that, build ice on top of ice. So you want to at least remove those ice. And all you guys from if you guys are from the north, don't make fun of us because like we're not built for this. Like I know you guys have it worse, but like this is Texas. Like we'd never expected this to happen.
No, come during the summer. Come during the summer. See what happens. Come during the summer.
Yeah. Like this is unexpected for us as Texans because like and Texas is more of like a desert place, more of like a summer type
It's the
thing.
South. It's
Yeah.
the South.
It's the South. But like it's just crazy. And like a lot of businesses had to close down early. Some had like so yesterday, a couple of people I knew went to 7-Eleven. Everything was empty. They went yesterday. Everything was empty. And I was like, yo. And today I had work. I work at a pizza place and everything. Like we were about to run out of shit and we're like, dude, like come on, like what's
That's
going on?
crazy. Like what's it called? I know HEBs that they usually close at like 11, 12 o'clock. They're closing at 5 because like they had like there's just so many people at such a small time frame where
Yeah.
they were also empty.
Yeah. It's just crazy. And dude, I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like people are just buying so much shit, like to the point that the other people who are trying to like kind of survive cannot get the resources because people are just hogging up
Yeah.
everything and
And
not
like it's
sharing it.
and from the beginning it was only predicted to last for a week, and which it's showing that it lasted less than a week. It lasted like 5 days. Maybe I guess including last weekend, then yeah, it was a week. But it started hitting hard on like on a Monday.
Yeah.
So like, but people are sucking up like it was the beginning of quarantine.
Yeah, which is weird because like you see, ice is one thing, coronavirus is another thing. Like you have to do quarantine. At least you can. I mean, like at least with this won't last long. On top of that, like, dude, how many foods and other things are you going to use within a week? Like, like I was
Like
like,
it was crazy because yeah, exactly, because it's today was a sunny day. Today it was like
today
39
was I
degrees
think
today.
like an okay like time to actually like just drive out, and pick up the necessities.
Like if the sun if what's it called if the sun can reach the snow, it was melting at like a lot. Like my house because so my house covers my front lawn from the sun. So my
Yeah,
front lawn looks like it has a lot of snow, but my backyard it's relatively dry. Like almost all the snow was gone. And
yeah,
like and what all the news people said from KXAN, KVU, that's our local news channels, basically ABC,
yeah,
Fox, and everybody else. They're just saying, by basically from today now, the sun's gonna go. Like you're gonna see a little bit here and there. That's because the sunlight hasn't reached it.
yeah,
But but legit, give it by I will say like maybe like, this is obviously an estimate. I don't I'm not a weather person. Probably by like Tuesday, all the snow's gonna be gone, if not most
Yeah.
of it,
I mean,
and everything's gonna be back to normal.
with this whole thing happening, it delayed our it took a pause in our college like for this whole week. Like I was supposed to have three tests this week.
Same.
One of them happened, but the due date for that test happened at a later date this week, and I was fortunate enough to like take it. It was a
Later
chemistry.
date this week.
Yeah, so I was supposed to have a chemistry test scheduled to be due that on Monday. It got shifted to Wednesday, so I took it on a Tuesday. And then what happened was when it got I think got worse on like what Tuesday night or Wednesday. The college was like, yo, we're just going to delay the whole entire week and move it to move all the due dates next week. So so the rest of my class and whatnot, they had to change the due dates to next week. And I'm like, yo, so we get the week off, but would that affect our what's it called, spring break that we're going to have for a week?
I was thinking about the same thing, but so I was thinking about that because the same thing for me. I had three tests this week. I had a test from last Friday to Monday. That was Calculus 3. That test didn't get canceled because Monday was the last day. Understandable. I wish it got delayed. I had a biology test on Wednesday that got delayed for next week, and then I have a U.S. history test, U.S. history 2 test. It's from this week all the way to next week, so the date isn't affected because next week is next week.
Which is
Um,
understandable because a lot of students, like I know a lot of people at the moment don't have like either water or
Water,
power.
electricity, or Wi-Fi, or all
So
three.
now like people are going to other people's houses, like people they know to other people's houses, just to either get water or power.
And
Um,
shelters. People like shelters are saying, bring. Can you bring your own necessities? Bring your own stuff to shelters. Like that's just crazy. And
yeah,
like I have classmates in my calculus 3 class, and like they're grown adults with children, and like they're saying, man, I took the test on Wednesday because I needed to take care of my family first. I cannot care about this test right now. I need to make sure that my family, like this person, he said that I think he had like a 4 month-year-old child. So
yeah.
I need to make sure she stays warm and stuff like that. And it's just crazy.
It's just crazy. Like I can't believe it. And like I feel like at least with colleges, like there's one thing I wish they had like a mental health break thing for like people who are actually have to take care of their family first because of you know whatever situation they have, and not be like, oh yeah, you guys have mental break, but here's a lot more assignments. Like they should probably take this seriously. Like stuff like this, like it's really important. Like family comes first, and then like other things come later. Like I mean, I understand like college is really important, right? Once you're in college, it's really important, but that shouldn't be like the most important thing. I think the most important thing is your life and then your family's life. You gotta take care of your family when I'm like terrible situations.
Yeah, it's just well, this is just an abnormal like event that happened. Like
Yeah.
college students could not have predicted this. College students could not have been able to get ready for this. That's all I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
I mean,
But
I'm happy. Like I'm happy in the sense that like everything has been pushed back, but I'm like worried if spring break has been canceled. I was like, dude,
I don't think so because
I think legally they have to give us, right? It's like,
no, because last year we had 2 weeks off for spring break, and
well, no,
they didn't bring that week back.
well, that's true, but that was because that was like a pandemic, right? Right? It was a full-on pandemic, so I understand like that was one thing because the whole entire world was affected. This is like
True.
in a sense nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't. But if they do need to make up that week, I would prefer it to be take it from the summer rather than take it from spring break,
Yeah.
because spring break is a break in the middle of the semester, and that's really like like I don't think I don't think if you're not in college you don't understand how spring break and how Thanksgiving are crucial for us college students because those are breaks in the middle of the semester. I guess Thanksgiving is a little bit 3/4 in the
Yeah.
semester, but still those 2 to 3 days in the those legit feel heaven because like school really is hard and it sucks whenever like professors put like tests right after spring break.
Yeah.
So like you get 2 3 days off and then like if I guess if you're trying to be productive and always a good student, take 2 3 days off, then gotta go back to studying.
Yeah. Dude, like, wait, once you're in college, like, it's like just like you're just so busy with things because it's like you get more assignments, and then with the pandemic, when everything's online, you get like I guess a little bit more assignments, and then on top of that, you have to start looking for like work, internship, stuff like that. Because remember, you're not in school anymore. You're like now literally an adult, so you have to find a way to start making income and whatnot. Like you have to start planning these things out. So and then you gotta start doing other things like taking more responsibility. So it takes like a toll on like a college student's mind. Like
Yeah, like for college, it's for a lot of people, for a lot of students that are 18 years old, 19 years old, it's a big step for them just because like a lot of them, whenever they, a lot of people they move out of their house,
yeah,
and that means for a lot of people, mom or dad or parent or legal guardian doesn't fold my clothes anymore, doesn't make my dinner anymore, doesn't do this for me anymore. I have to manage my own way, either cafeteria or I just do it myself, because some people who live on dorm, that's like it's a big change. Like I'm not, I live with my parents, but at least I kind of do my own thing. But at the end of the day, I don't need to worry about bills and stuff like that.
yeah. But here's the thing. I know like a lot of people don't say it, but like if you look at it in this way, money does solve your problems. And there's a video on that Casey Neistat did, and like he talked about how money actually solves your problems, but not in the sense that just us youth wants it to. Like it helps literally to pay your bills, to have food in your stomach, not just in your stomach, but your family, to have a roof under your head, and it really helps a lot. If you have like like good money, but with that, it doesn't give you happiness, but it does sell like money helps solve like your necessity needs, which is really important for you to like be alive, but does not solve your happiness and whatnot, your emotions.
Yeah, I totally agree with you with that. But at the same time, it depends on what makes you happy. Like
Yeah,
if you're buying stuff just to show it off, or like when you buy something new, and then you automatically post on Instagram.
yeah,
I'm not saying you're mostly buying just because you want to show off, or you want to be like, yeah, you want to show off, but like, but a good portion of of your mentality is, hey, I want to show off, and like in that sense, money doesn't buy you happiness, but like at the end of the day, if money pays your bills, then money should make you happy, and then like let's look at like like famous people who say money doesn't buy them happiness. What was their issue? What, because they didn't have any real friends, real people around them, like or that they felt shallow inside. That's because everything they did was on camera, and everything they did was to show off and to do this and do that.
yeah,
And like, yeah, people might think that's opportunity. Hey, I was friends with this person in high school and now they're famous and rich, let me go be their BFFs again. Yeah, money, yeah, in that instance, money doesn't buy you happiness, but that's just
yeah,
because you don't know how to deal with money, or you don't know what makes you happy, I guess, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. It's like really crazy. So actually, I wanted like while this whole thing is going on, right? This whole situation in Texas. Apparently, there's been new movie trailers for the Snyder Cut of Justice League and the new live action Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out in April of this year. But I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if you saw the new Mortal Kombat
I
trailer.
saw the ad for it. I didn't watch the trailer because I just know when they made the like the Mortal Kombat movie, like
Like they made released one in like
in the
19.
90s,
Yeah,
it was just trash, and it's just like I feel like it would kind of be hard to make that game into a movie, especially when
actually,
like
let's
have
search.
you,
I want to see who the director is. Like, does he have any like experience? Let me share my screen. I want to
but
see who.
have you played a Mortal Kombat game?
Yeah, I've seen it. Like, I've played it
But
before.
have you played like story mode before?
What?
Have you ever played a story mode for Mortal Kombat
Nah, not story mode, but like the actual like the multiplayer one.
gameplay? Yeah, so because I played, I think I have Mortal Kombat XL. I think that's what it's called. Yeah,
Yeah.
and like basically what the story mode is, it's just like obviously you have to play from the first one all the way to the newest one, but like it's like it's a little bit a lot of things happen. They talk in this they talk a little bit. Something happens. They talk about that, and then you fight, and then you have to fight again. A little bit more talking, fight again, backstory, fight again, and stuff like that. So I don't, and how the game is structured, I don't know how it can be a good movie.
Yeah. I've never heard of this director, Simon Mc. How would you say it? McCoy?
Make
I don't know. If you're watching this, sorry for butchering your name. Let's see. I want to see what he has done.
If you don't know him, there's no one in the world that would know him. Just
It
write
looks like
movies. So
he. I think this is his first film because it doesn't look like. Let's check his IMDb.
he looks like Doctor what's his name?
Doctor Who,
He looks like, do you remember that old Doctor show? Like the
Doctor
guy's kind
House,
of weird. Yeah, House. He looks like House.
dude. Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, I think this is his first thing. He did a short film before that. But I think this is his first major work.
That better be a good short film.
I'm pretty sure it was a good short film. That's why they might have hired him.
Honestly, just go back to Google and just write movies. Maybe he might have more shows or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, but then it will be listed on IMDb or something.
Yeah, because
Yeah, it's only Mortal
yeah.
Kombat.
Whoa,
I mean, let's see the
yikes!
cast for the movie.
That's a big hefty project there for like a
Oh, James
first.
Wan? Dude, James Wan is the director of the Aquaman movie.
Oh, nice.
Dude, I don't recognize any of these guys. I kind of know this dude. This dude was in the Wolverine movie. This dude. Yeah.
Oh, he was the old guy, right? The old Asian guy with like the metal robot.
Yeah.
That guy was dope. That guy was dope.
And it looks like he was in a Tom Cruise movie, The Last
The
Samurai.
Last Samurai. That's a classic.
So I guess like these are like the only two well-known people, James Wan and the other dude.
Yeah,
Hero.
with Mortal Kombat, I don't think they're gonna get anybody famous because they need to get people who look like the characters. And also at the same time, if this movie busts, if you're a a high-end celebrity, you don't want your name around a bust movie.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. The video game movies have never been successful. Like the movies that were adapted by the video games, they've never been successful
Never
at
up.
all. Like they always get terrible reviews. And let's see like the old one, the old Mortal Kombat movie.
I
Uh
don't remember, but I just remember it being terrible.
90. Oh, it looks like there were two. There's the 1995 one and 1997. Let me see the 1995 one. Okay, so this one has 48% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, that's hard than I thought it would.
Let's see. Okay, so the director has directed the Resident Evil franchise,
Nice.
the Alien versus Predator movie. They look like B movies. Yeah, I don't
There
think
was
they're like well-known movies. Like They're like the B
He-
movie.
yeah, except for Resident Evil. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, Death
except
Race.
for,
He did Death Race. That's cool.
but it looks like it was a Death Race sequel. Let's do.
Mortal Kombat sequel, or was that just a remake?
So I
Oh
think
yeah, I guess it's yeah
sequel. Mortal
sequel.
Kombat
Two
Annihilation
percent,
1997.
2% Rotten Tomatoes.
Dude, no, dude, they're actually
Is
this.
the same director?
No, it's someone else. John R. L. something.
Okay, that guy looks shitty. What?
No, but I think he was like a producer because I know the guy who did Annabelle. He's the one who also directed Shazam.
I was about to say, like, there's no way. How can somebody do a get a 2 on Rotten Tomatoes and then make one of the best movies of recent history?
Yeah, Child's Play 3. Let's see. He's done the
Insidious.
Insidious movies, Mask, the Scorpion King. Um,
Yikes.
I'm pretty sure he was like a producer for those films, not like
Not the director.
nah.
Press on his IMDb. Let's see. Wonder
Let's
the
see
to
what
talk
he.
more about in depth what he actually did.
Let's see. Film.
Cinematographer.
So cinematography. Let's see. Director. Um,
He directed Annabelle.
I guess so.
That's a W right there.
Yeah. Well, all the other movies don't. I don't even recognize. They kind of look like
The butterfly. I do remember the butterfly flag. I don't know if I watched number one or
the
number
first
two.
one had Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, 'cause, yeah, I
I
watched that
never,
one then.
I never knew there was a second one.
Me neither. I don't. I feel like there should be no reason for a second one, but that was like a long time ago.
I do want to see the trailer for the Mortal Kombat movie, the new
We're
one.
gonna get copyrighted.
But I did release a Zack Snyder reaction. I showed my reaction while showing the actual trailer.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
I
Our
guess
young
not.
careers are gonna be full of copyrights. I'm not ready for that.
But it's just crazy. Have you seen the Zack Snyder trailer? Like everything, like
I watched your video.
yeah,
I
like
watched your
over
reaction.
at the end, dude, it's like crazy.
Yeah.
Like he looks like oh my god, dude, he has like big lips, big like lipstick, like lips.
He looks like what was it? Have you ever watched the old Mickey Mouse cartoons, the black and white ones?
Yeah,
You know the Hunchback old like the fat mouse one that
yeah,
they
yeah.
always fight. That's what he looks. That's what his lips remind me of.
But dude, I'm excited for Ben Affleck's portrayal of Batman. This like because I think he's a good actor to play Batman. Like he looks like Batman when you see Batman versus Superman. It's just like he was never given a chance.
It's I don't know how I feel about it because like I like how the fact that instead of having Batman as a 20-year-old or a 30-year-old, he's an older gentleman now.
Yeah,
And,
I
and I don't know how they're gonna build a universe when one of your cornerstones is always on the quote unquote gonna be retired. Or I know they're gonna play that little stigma. Oh, Batman's old. Batman's old. Batman's old.
but I mean I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's not Batman anymore. He decided to quit, and he didn't want to direct his own solo film just because it was the reason he had quit and not like was running out of the script or something was because Warner Bros. Ruined his experience as Batman when they did the reshoots, and on top of that, he was pressurized to direct and write Batman, his own solo Batman. But every time when he wrote a good script from Ben Affleck's interview, every time when he wrote a good script, um, the studio Warner Bros was like, "Yo, this is not good. Give me a better one. Give me a better one." And he was so exhausted that he was like, "I'm giving everything to Matt Reeves. He can reboot the Batman franchise." And you gotta remember this.
Is that the Twilight guy?
Yeah, Robert Pattinson is the Twilight dude. He's the one playing the new Batman. Here's the issue.
Nice.
This it's just like It's just like if I'm going to compare this to like the MCU, right? Imagine if Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel, had built this franchise, and right now they're filming. Right now they're trying to release Avengers, right? They have and he had planned Iron Man to be in Iron Man 3, Avengers 2, Civil War, Spider Man, all those. Imagine if um, Robert Downey Jr. had quit being Iron Man after Avengers just because of the pressure studio. Just imagine.
That's crazy.
Because right now, in this scenario, Justice League, this one we're getting, is supposed to be a part one of the whole entire franchise. Part one of his arc. And his arc was supposed to be expanded in his own solo film, Justice League Part 2, another crossover movie, and then Justice League Part 3. And I was I wanted to give him a chance because the way they planned out the movies was like each movie was part of like the arc. Like Man of Steel was arc one, Batman versus Superman was arc two for the characters, and then the arc was supposed to end in Justice League. It's like reading a comic book or a novel, like the Harry Potter franchise, right? But I guess like Warner Bros. Was like, no, let's do reshoots here, reboot this. Let's do a separate Joker solo movie which doesn't take place in the same universe. Let's do other things. Let's do a solo separate universe Batman film. Is like all confusing. Like,
Yeah, at the end of the day, they need to get their stuff together.
yeah,
I think that's the only issue because they have good
yeah,
characters. It's not like
yeah.
they need to
Amazing cast.
develop
You have
characters.
great cast. You have an amazing cast. The issue comes down to they're not they're not trying to follow the vision. So originally they had Zack Snyder act as the Kevin Feige of DC, and he had planned out, hey, we're gonna do Man of Steel is supposed to kick off the universe, then we're gonna do Batman versus Superman, then with that Suicide Squad, and then Wonder Woman, and then Justice League, and then Aquaman, Shazam, and then Justice League 2, and then Batman's old film, and The Flash, and Man of Steel 2, and then Wonder Woman, whatnot. It's on Google. Let me pull it out. DC EU original plan. So over here, right? It started off with Man of Steel, then Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad. Those were released. Wonder Woman, Justice League Part One. That's the one we're getting the Zack Snyder cut, and that one that we got theatrically. And then 2018 was supposed to be The Flash, which we never got, but we did get Aquaman. And then this film, the untitled one, the 2018 lineup, that was supposed to be The Batman. We never got that because he decided to quit. And then we did get Shazam. Justice League Part 2 never happened. This was supposed to be apparently Man of Steel 2, Cyborg, Green Lantern, and then 2021 was Justice League Part 3. But of course, right after Man of Steel, when Zack Snyder had directed Batman vs Superman, that was a 3 hour movie. Warner Bros was like, "Oh, we're just gonna cut major scenes and make it a 2 hour film," and it was so terrible. But if you watch the extended cut, it was much better. The extended cut was 3 hours, and that was the original film. Then they were like, "Hey, let's reshoot the whole entire Suicide Squad film," and of course, that's the one we got that reshot Suicide Squad film in theaters, and that movie was terrible.
I liked
Wonder,
it.
Wonder Woman came out, and it there was no reshoots, rewrites, or anything. So, and that movie became successful.
Who's the director for that one?
Jetty Ed, her last name is Pankins or something. She also did Wonder Woman 84. But if you notice, this DC
Didn't that
film
flop?
lineup, if you notice, this DC film lineup doesn't have Joker, Birds of Prey, and Wonder Woman 84. That's why when you watch these three films, these they feel like the movies are terrible, and they feel like they were just thought just a day ago, and they just filmed it like that day and then released it the next day because it was never part of the plan. They just thought of it out of the blue.
Joker's, I'll say, was a hit. Was 80? I thought 84 was a flop. Was it a
84
flop?
was a flop because the thing is they planned the movie last minute because it was never originally in this plan, as you can see. It was last minute, written last minute, shot last minute. That's why when you see Wonder Woman 84, you can see like clearly see dummies, you can clearly see terrible CGIs, you can clearly see bad acting and terrible story lines and plots.
Did you watch Cyborg?
Cyborg hasn't come out. They canceled it
Like,
around 2018. They canceled Flash
I was,
just
I, I was about to say because like I would watch Cyborg out of all these movies. I'm a
yeah,
big Cyborg fan.
actually. So the so originally the Zack Snyder cut of the movie that we're getting, that movie was also supposed to set up Cyborg's solo film, but of course we never got it. And actually, what's weird is this movie, the Zack Snyder cut, that's supposed to lead into Aquaman. Weirdly enough,
Yikes. Wait, did Cyborg make an appearance in Aquaman or no? Who made an appearance in Aquaman?
so it was just Aquaman and that and that chick who also that chick from Atlantic that was also in Justice League. There was no one did crossover, but I know for a fact that in Suicide Squad, Ben Affleck's Batman made a cameo, including the Flash, and of course Shazam. In Shazam, towards the end of the movie, before the credits started, Superman made a cameo in that movie.
Yeah, they just need to restart everything. Really, just restart.
If I were them, they should go back to all the films they just had planned, finish that, so that at least when they end or cancel the universe, at least they get ended on a good note on the original plan they had, and then reboot it so that they can start fresh, proper, good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, this what the time frame here seems like a good time frame. Seems like a good movie, plan. But
yeah,
I just they just need to get their act together.
yeah. Honestly, it like with Suicide Squad, Batman versus Superman, Justice League, those movies were like studio interference.
Yeah, I don't see how Suicide Squad fits into Justice League because that's the whole reason why they're making
Actually,
it.
the director said that his version of the movie before they reshot everything was supposed to be connected to Justice League Part One, like because the ending was supposed to be related to Justice League Part One, which is the Zack Snyder kind of the movie that we're getting now.
Oh, like Justice League like makes a cameo. Does like Justice League like help?
Something like that.
I mean, does like Suicide like make a cameo in Justice League, or does Suicide Squad
Here's
help Justice League?
Here's the thing. If this Zack Snyder cut of the movie is successful, we might get the director's cut. We might get like the Zack Snyder type cut of Suicide Squad where the movie is completely different from what it was released theatrically. And I do want to see that. I do want to see it because the director has come out and said, hey, my cut's much better. The story was more cohesive and everything, and it fit in with Zack Snyder's universe. Zack Snyder had helped make Suicide Squad. So yeah, so I was like, dude, I do want to see his cut, and I do want them to continue with his original plan, and I do want Ben Affleck to come back, and I want to give him a chance. Because at least with him, he's a good actor. He still has a chance. It was never shown. There's one thing where
Mhm.
yeah, you want to kick someone else because you can tell that they're terrible. They will never get a chance. But there's other times where you can see that they have a chance to actually show like the amazing side, the cool side, their hard work, but it was just never given. Ben Affleck has that. No, I can see him because he's a good actor and a good director and a good writer. It was just he was never given the right material because of studio interference.
Yeah, man, this is 3 episodes in a row. DC Comics has been making it.
Dude, what's it called? So apparently there's some new leaks. I don't know. Are you like up to date with like iPhone leaks and rumors like for the newer iPhones?
No, just because I'll just wait until it comes out, and I probably won't, I'm probably not even gonna get it. So I don't.
Apparently,
I'm not in the market for a new phone, so I'm not really caring.
apparently the new iPhone that comes out that's coming out this year, from what I've heard, won't have the charging port.
So it'll just be just wireless.
It'll have the wireless charging, and it's the same wireless charging that's in every phone, it's like the Samsung, the Pixel, and whatnot.
That's dumb.
Here's my thing. I that's that's it. The wireless charging they're doing, that's a step in the right direction to have everything be the same charger for the wireless charging part. But the actual port itself is Lightning, and I feel like they should change it up to Type C.
Yeah, I think we're slowly going to Type C. I do have a wireless charger to kind of connect to the wire, but like so yes, I have this wireless charger. It's
Yeah,
$10. It's nothing special. But what I like about it is that okay, I'll charge my phone right here. But let's say if I want to like go on it while it's still charging, I can just put in the USB port and then I can have it next to me, stuff like that. Or like if I'm watching something and I want to if I want to watch something, you can't use a wireless charger.
yeah.
You
But
need a
at least
wired
with the
charger.
one that so with the iPhone 12 they made so it's the same wireless charger, but they put a magnet ring around it, and even inside the phone to where it just magnetically
Oh, and it's like falls with you. Okay.
yeah, which is I kind of like that, like because at least what happens is there'll be people who have things in their other hands, and it'll be hard for them to put their phone charging, so at least they can dump it onto the magnetic charger, and it'll be easier for them to just as opposed to plugging in the cable. But at the same time, I would rather have the option of both. Like I understand if like removing the headphone jack is one thing, but removing this port's another thing because this transfers audio, data, power, and everything. That's another thing.
Sure,
Like
but like I totally get that. I've done some file transfers from my phone, but now I'm only doing it through my laptop, so I guess that doesn't really affect me. But I know people who do videos through their phones, or their whole lives on their phones, have to do file transfer. Well, that's what I guess that's why we have the Google Drive and the cloud
yeah, but with
and
me,
like
so a lot of times,
Gmail
like
and stuff like that.
so. Okay, what pissed me? Okay, so one thing that pissed me off last year, which is going to be for this year, is Google, right? They canceled Google Play Music, and I used that a lot, and so now I can't buy music or whatever from that or stream anything. I switched, and so they tell you to switch to YouTube Music. It's terrible. And then they're also canceling with Google Photos. I don't know if you heard, but with Google Photos, they're canceling the unlimited
Storage
storage plan, and
makes sense.
it will start on June 1st. But if you had photos backed up before June 1st, those photos won't get affected. Only the ones that after June 1st. And this personally affected me because like I switched from Android, like I think yeah, end of 2019 to an iPhone.
Excuse me.
And I was like, iPhone was offering like the Google Photos application, might as well switch to it. But now they're like, oh yeah, we're going to cancel it. So I was like, come on,
Yeah, it makes sense. They're just trying to make money.
you got paid for it, and I'm like, dude, and like because here there's one thing where it's understandable they need server space, so you got paid so that they can have more server space. But there's another thing to where you advertise it for free for a long time, for like 5 years, and then say at the last moment, oh yeah, you're gonna get screwed over. So yeah, you gotta start paying for it. I could have just might as well just start using Google what's it called, pay for Google Drive or the Microsoft OneDrive storage, because at least with Microsoft I can use on Android, Apple, and on my Windows laptop.
Yeah. No, I totally get you, but like I'm more of a I like to have my own USBs and my own hard drives and my own SD cards rather than use clouds or drives. I only use the drive for like school papers, and that's because I need to share it with my professors. But besides that, I don't. I'm not big on drives. It's not like I don't trust it. I just rather have my stuff on SD cards and on
I
USBs.
mean, yeah, like there's one thing I like to like whatever important things I need, I just keep on my device. Like movies, if I want to watch it offline, I can watch it on this. But like, I don't want to keep every single file of mine on my phone because then my storage will be full. I like to keep some in the clouds at least. And then like if I'm in an area where I have Wi-Fi and I want to pull up that picture that I don't have saved on my phone, but on the cloud, I can just be like, hey, look at this photo. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I don't know. That's just me. But like also like new phone was okay. So like I do like the SD card thing. You know, putting SD cards into your phone. But with the new Samsung phone, I was thinking about moving to Samsung, right? With the new Samsung S21 or whatever that came out this year, they
Yeah.
removed the SD card slot, the micro SD card slot. Literally.
Other stuff had because I was looking into it because I think one of my family members was got one. Uh,
Let me see if it's over here.
that's crazy because that's the flagship one.
Yeah. Samsung. Yeah, look, this is from I don't know if you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Samsung Galaxy S21 phones do not include the micro SD cards support, which like then you will have to max out to the 512 gig phone, which is pretty expensive already.
Yeah. Well, dang, that's stupid.
That's just like I'm like because like so back in the day when smartphones were just released, it was understandable if you got 8 or 16 gigs, right? But now like we're deep into 2021 and this is and we're at a point where we've been using smart for so long, we had been taking pictures for so long that we need more storage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, iPhone's been getting away with it for so many years.
Which I'm like disappointed. Like it's really disappointing. Like you know, well, why? Like you could have gone more. And here's the thing: Samsung still sells the micro SD card itself. They could
Yeah.
have made more money with in the sense that you know people buy the Samsung S micro SD cards, meaning they'll get more money from that and on the phone.
No, but like you buy an SD card once, and then you just keep on using it. I've never bought an SD card and a phone at the same time. Like I might buy another one, but I never bought like, oh, got a new phone, got to buy a new SD card. Like an SD card is a one-time purchase,
Yeah,
unless you get like a 2 GB one or like an 8 GB one.
yeah. And I was like, come on. I
Do
guess I mean
Google's
like
phones?
the thing is what?
Does Google still do SD cards?
No, Google Pixels don't. That's the thing.
Then
Oh,
who does SD card now? Just Huawei and
I think
OnePlus?
Huawei and LG, and then originally Samsung also had it. But I'm a photographer, right? You know this. I do a lot of photo shoots, photography, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I take a lot of pictures and videos, and I want to store them, and I don't want to. And they take up a lot of like storage. And for someone like me, I do want like an option for unlimited free storage, cloud backup, or like a micro SD card slot on a Samsung phone. Because at least with the Samsung phones, the S lineup, the Samsung Galaxy S lineups, they're like flagship phones, meaning you get really good cameras. So meaning you take really good pictures, but then now without the SD card, you won't have much storage on your phone. So I was like,
that sucks. That really does suck because SD cards are the best thing in the world. I'm a big fan of SD cards.
Yeah. Hey, you want to start taking the quiz?
Oh yeah, I think I found a good one. Like, and I'll say I'm doing BuzzFeed again. You have to enable my sharing.
Okay, let me enable your sharing.
So I found, obviously BuzzFeed's dumb, and I found a dumb quiz, but I think it's gonna be funny.
Okay, I think I allowed you to simultaneously share your screen.
Yeah.
Let's start.
Okay. So this is obviously gonna guess your zodiac based on the lunches you ate in a week.
Okay.
So I'll let you do it first, and then I'll do it after you. Let me minimize my screen a bit more.
Okay. So pick your lunch for Monday. I will go with ramen because I love sushi and I'm gonna do sushi for Fridays.
Okay. I don't. I think they switch it up every single time. But what about
Your
Tuesday?
lunch for I will do burritos.
Burritos. Okay. Okay.
And then pick a lunch for Wednesday. Let's see. Curry chicken, you know me.
Okay. That's actually the best one out of all the
Yeah, good
options.
curry. Okay. Tuesday lunch for Thursday.
Yo, that orange chicken looks good.
Yes, I'm gonna go with orange chicken. That looks tasty.
I actually kind of want some panda, even though I know it's not authentic. Anything, I want some panda right now. Oh, Friday sucks.
I want PB&J for Friday.
Fridays. Those are terrible choices.
Pick your lunch for Saturday.
Ooh, these are probably the best too.
I want to go with stir fry.
Yeah, that's not that bad. Actually, I
And
like
then
that
for
choice.
Sunday, spring roll.
Spring roll. Okay, okay, okay. So your Earth sign plans lunch for a week. Okay. Based on your lunch, you chose. Okay, definitely. Oh, you're a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Okay. If you're gonna say you're gonna guess my zodiac sign, at least pick one. Don't pick three.
Yeah.
But
And
were
let's
they
do
right?
yours. Let's do yours. We gotta do yours. I
But
want to see
but
yours.
I'm gonna do my vote. Were they right? Are
What do
you
you
a
mean?
Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn?
I mean, I think I'm a cap. I don't know mine's
What's your birthday?
March
March what?
9th.
Ninth. You might. I'm 20 for. I'm 20. I'm 22nd. So I'm an Aries. But let me make sure. Was it zodiac signs? Here it is, dates. So you said March 9th.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So we're on Wikipedia for zodiac signs. So that's just great.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so you said you're a
So
Pisces.
I'm, dude.
You're a Pisces, and I am an Aries. Okay, okay.
Okay,
So they're wrong.
they're wrong, bro.
They're wrong. But let's go for me. So personally, I would go for sushi. Even though the mac and cheese looks good, though, this is Monday's probably the best day to choose any lunches.
I guess so. Yeah.
So we got Tuesday. Ooh wee. Okay, that burger looks good. I'm gonna take that burger. And then Wednesday, I'm gonna go with that curry chicken too.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Thursday, same thing. I'm going with the orange chicken. Those are the best things. Ooh, tacos or chicken tenders.
Maybe it goes with chicken tenders.
I'm kind of into chicken tenders though. I love chicken tenders and waffles, even though I eat them separately. I just love that concept for some reason. So I'm going with chicken tenders. Um, Saturday, it's either stir fry or crepes. It's like crepes is like a brunch, not a lunch thing. So I'm going stir fry.
You're
Even
frying.
though stir fry to me is like a dinner, but I don't know. I eat whatever's there. Yeah, it was an omelet. That's breakfast to me. Pasta salad.
Wait,
I'm
what did
going
I
with.
choose?
I eat just spring rolls.
Spring roll.
I'm going with quesadilla. I could what?
It's the
What?
same thing.
Okay, so let me try this. I know we had some same things. So I know
Let's do spaghetti. Let's just try spaghetti, maybe.
spaghetti.
Let's try something different. I want to see like if it's like the same as. Let's
So
do pizza.
we did these two, so let's do pizza.
Yeah.
And then we both did curry chicken. So
Let's do grilled cheese or something.
yeah, grilled cheese. That's probably the next. Actually, let's just do the next best based on what we didn't do. So I think what did you pick for? Do you remember what you picked for the first
I
one? Was
put
it ramen?
ramen.
Like ramen sushi. So yeah, spaghetti would probably the second best thing, or third, I guess.
Yeah.
Pizza, yeah, because you picked burrito and I picked burger.
Yeah.
Actually, salmon looks good, but you know what? We're going with pizza. We both picked curry chicken, so grilled cheese would be the next best thing.
Yeah.
We both picked orange chicken, steak and fries. What are you thinking?
Let's do steak and fries.
Steak and fries. Okay. So you picked PBJ and I picked chicken tenders,
Let's do fish and chips.
fish and chips. Okay. Then
Cheese and
you picked
crackers. I'm
crackers.
just saying, like, if it will give us the same answer.
Then let's go with let's go with that. I forgot what that was. Gemini Libra. Okay,
Okay.
but I'm okay. I'm trying. I just want to find out until we can get one of ours. Whoever can just get it first. So we haven't picked macaroni. We haven't picked salmon. We haven't picked. Let's go with salad.
Okay.
Let's go with chicken noodle soup. Actually, no. Let's go with the veggie sandwich.
Let's do
Actually,
veggie sandwich. Let's do veggie
look,
sandwich.
looks. You can you eat whatever you want to eat, but some veggie food are actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What's
Stir
you
fry?
might as well go.
Let's do that.
Might as well. Okay, what's next? Just go pasta salad. So Gemini Libra. I don't know what the hell that is. But we still haven't gotten our things. Oh my gosh. Oh, first of all, I don't. We don't believe in zodiac signs. We
Yeah, I don't care, to be
they're
honest.
stupid.
Because
They're,
I
they're,
just want to live my life, to be honest. Just want to live my life to the best. Just die happily.
you're how do I say this? How you act is not based on what day you were born. It's based on your upbringing.
Yeah.
Don't you know me? March 22nd, babies. We're crazy. Like no, that doesn't make sense. Let's go tacos, stir fry, spring rolls, cancer. Oh, we got Pisces. Okay, awesome. That's you. That's you.
Finally. Finally.
So next week you're gonna have to eat a sushi because
Sushi. It
because
was
you're a
sushi.
Pisces. You have to eat a burger on Tuesday.
I had
Classic
burger
Pisces.
today. Weirdly enough, I had burger today for work.
Nice. It's a Friday though.
Yeah, it's a Friday.
That's not a
I might have
Pisces
to
thing to
change it to
do.
this,
That's not a Pisces thing to do.
bruh. I gotta eat fried rice with shrimp.
That's balling. That's balling.
I do love shrimp.
that's that's a little bit too pricey for me.
Hey, if I go broke, screw it. I gotta follow this one.
But you're a Pisces. Classic Pisces. Thursday
I
chicken
gotta do
noodle
chicken
soup.
noodle soup, bro. Do chicken
Hey,
noodles.
that's humble though. You spend good on one day, then you have to save up money for the next day. Smart. I like that. I like that. Then Friday you got tacos. Those look like soft shell tacos.
I
So
guess.
so don't no hard shells because that's not
Nah,
Pisces like.
no hard shells, bro. You know me.
You like hard shells?
No, I don't know. I like both, to be honest. Like I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah. I don't
Honestly, tastes
understand.
good, then I'm fine.
I don't. I just like tortillas, but I don't mind either or.
Saturday, I gotta have
Stir
stir fry, bro. Stir fry.
Dang it, I messed this up. What's going on? Apologize, my laptop was being stupid. Stir fried for Saturday. Okay.
Bro. Okay.
I tip my hat to you.
Your office hat?
Yes, sir. You already know it.
Bro, the office, bro. Michael Scott, bro.
That's the guy right there. That's the boy.
Kevin, Jim, you know what I'm saying? Andy, Dwight.
Those honestly had some best characters.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
gosh.
come on, why is it? And then
Spring
Saturday,
rolls on
I need
Sunday.
spring rolls, bro. I need spring rolls for Saturday. It's for Sunday, I mean. For Sunday, I need spring rolls.
But honestly, you're kind of accurate on stuff because you pick spring rolls.
Yeah,
You pick stir fry. Did you
I
pick?
did.
Yeah, you did pick stir fry. You picked peanut butter on that day. You
PB&J.
picked orange chicken.
Yeah,
You picked curry chicken.
I
You
chose.
picked a burrito.
Yeah, I think yeah, I did burrito.
So the end of your week, you're Pisces. By the beginning of your week, you're you're just wild. But classic Pisces, am I right?
Yeah,
Actually, I want to see what that means. Hope I'm spelling this right. Pisces. Yeah, Pisces. Traits. Uh-oh. So let's go to this. Allure.com is kind of sketchy. So multiple sign. Pisces effortlessly adapt to their surroundings. These visionary fish have unparalleled access to the collective unconscious through their, I don't know what that word is,
dude.
clairvoyance, I think, and make incredible artistic and creatives. Kind and gentle. They're in, I don't know what that word is, in
By
more
sharing experience of music
by
and
shared experiences of music and romance. Any relationship with the mystical Pisces is guaranteed to involve deep spiritual exploration. Exploration.
dude, this was enjoying. Dude, I think we should do this. If you guys want to, let me down in the comments below if you want us to do this towards the end of the podcast. These cool quizzes and whatnot. Just let us know. Comment down below. So yeah,
I just want to see Aries traits real quick
yeah. Let's
because
check it out.
Allure same website, so that's good.
Yeah,
So you are artistic though. You do take pictures. You do photography. So
yeah. You know
that
me.
was pretty right. You are a kind, gentle person. That was also right.
Like, oh, they had, bro.
Let's find out what they say about Aries. Watch them say like mass murderers, terrible people. Let's find out what they say. Aries love to be number one, so it's not a surprise that these audacious rams are the first sign of the zodiac. Bold and ambitious, Aries dive headfirst into even the most challenging situations, which is appropriate since the body part associated with the Aries is the head. Like their fellow fire signs, Leo and Sagittarius. Aries is a passionate, motivated, and confident leader who builds the community with their cheerful disposition and relentless determination. Uncomplicated and directed in their approach, they often get frustrated by exhaustive details and unnecessary nonsense. They like things quick and dirty. And temperament also reflects in their sexual proclivities. I don't I don't know what the last sentence, but this is kind of interesting. Do you think this reflects me or not?
Dude, it does reflect you in a way.
Can you point
I
it
don't
out?
know.
Because
Dude, I have no clue what it was trying to say, to be honest.
okay, head first thing, yes, I do. I went head first in my major, did not know a single thing. But what else? I do like details. I am a perfectionist. Exhaustive details. I love details. Detailing is very important.
Yeah.
Without details, there won't be detailed. Like for me, like if you don't tell me detail what to do, I won't be able to do it. Or like I'm a big basketball fan, and I go into details.
Bruh.
Like I'm about to make a promo. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So I'm still in the process of making a basketball show called Threes to the Paint. I might change the name. It's still in the works, but I legit have a notebook, and every game I watch, I write details, so that's like almost like half the page, a bit more, based
Yeah,
on teams I watch, and it's like color coded and stuff like that based on important players, bench players, role players, and then also I talk about what I see and stuff like that,
yeah.
and what I think, and like stuff like that. Even like I have the coaches, what conference they're in, stuff like that, and so I love details.
Hey, listen, if we hit at least mm, like 30 likes in this video or whatnot, start this. You should start this thing. Actually, comment down below if you want him to start this series. Do you
I'm
have
gonna
like?
do it anyways, but give me the love.
I
Give me
mean,
the
give him
love,
the love. I mean, you should start the series, bro. Like, it'll be cool. You know what I'm saying?
guys. I'm an Aries. Ah ha ha. I need the love. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, guys. Thank you for listening, tuning in, watching this podcast, episode 3. Um, the plan is once this becomes bigger, once we get more viewers, more support, of course we're gonna upgrade the system, have proper mics and whatnot. If this series keeps going on, if you guys want to see more, of course we'll have to upgrade everything. But first we want to make sure that we're safe, doing social distancing and whatnot, because we're still in this pandemic. But we want to get this off the ground. So
We
yeah,
also need a name. We also need a name for this podcast. Like, please
comment
comment
down
something
below
down because
on a
like
name for
we,
us.
we I think last week, or yeah, it was last week. Last time we did a video, we spent like an hour trying to find the right name for this podcast.
Yeah. Hey, let us know in the comments down below. You can message us. You guys can DM me on Twitter and Instagram. It's in my bio of the YouTube. So yeah, thank you so much. Please support my man, Mudeev. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, here on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, share this, and and like this. Please, please like this. Share this with everyone else. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna like it, enjoy it, you know. And
And just
please,
like love
please.
us.
So yeah, thank you so much, and have a nice day and stay safe.
Stay safe, y'all.
Yeah, stay safe. Peace out.